Hello everyone, my name's Ashley, and as a prefect at Hogwarts for the past 2 years, I've been trying to get a lot of non-educational books into the library. I think it's been quite a success, so now I would like to show you the books that the library has acquired over the months of September and October. So firstly, we have the Six of Crows duology by Leigh Bardugo. This is Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. It's got a lot of Russian elements. This Six of Crows, the first one, follows a band of 6 sort of misfits as they try and break into an impenetrable prison to free a prisoner. And Crooked Kingdom sort of picks up where it leaves, where Six of Crows leaves off. I can't give out too much of the plot because that would be spoilers for Six of Crows. But I do highly recommend both of these books. Next we have The Hammer of Thor, which is the second book in the Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard trilogy. This book follows Magnus. It picks up about 6 weeks after the Sword of Summer leaves off and follows Magnus and his friends as they try and recover Thor's hammer. So at the start of this book, Magnus's friends Hearthstone and Blitzen have disappeared, and there is new Einherji, new Norse hero person thing, who shows up at the start of the book, who is a gender fluid child of Loki, which is really quite cool. We also have Everland by Wendy Spinale. This book takes place in a post-apocalyptic London, and is a steampunk retelling of Peter Pan. So in this one, Gwen, who is our Wendy character, is protecting her sister Jo and her brother Mikey, and Jo gets taken and she has to find Jo, and she also finds out that she might be the key to like curing everyone of this plague virus thingy. I'm really great at explanations, aren't I? Oh my god, there are books everywhere. Next we have The Raven Boys and the Dream Thieves. These are book 1 and 2 in the Raven Cycle by Maggie Seaboulder. They do have different covers. This one is like a naked hardback and I'm not a fan, but this one is like the proper hardback. Yes, it's nice, isn't it? So these are books 1 and 2 in the Raven Cycle quartet. It basically is about this like group of high schoolers who are trying to find a dead Celtic king. It's got lots to do with like ley lines and psychics and stuff like that. So this is actually a really good series. I've already read it, so I thought I would get the library to get them in so other people can enjoy them as well. These two are by the same author, When Michael Met Mina and Does My Head Look Big in This. These are both by Randa Abdel Fattah. She's an Australian author. When Michael Met Mina follows Mina, who is an Afghani refugee, and Michael, whose parents are the heads of this political party called Aussie Values, who are trying to get rid of refugees. And so that reflects a bit of the political climate in Australia at the moment. And we also have Does My Head Look Big in This, and it follows a Muslim girl who decides to wear her hijab to school full time. We have Something in Between by Melissa De La Cruz. This one is about a girl who gets a scholarship, and before she can accept that scholarship she finds out that her parents are actually illegal immigrants, which makes her illegal, which means that she's not getting her scholarship and she may even be deported. I've heard very good things about this. So yes. The YA Chronicles is an Australian subscription box for books, and these next 4 books come from their June, July, August and September boxes. The first one is You Know Me Well by Nina LaCour and David Levithan. This is about a boy called Kate and a boy called Mark, and they're both gay, and that's the extent of my knowledge on this one. The next one I know even less about, and it's called And I Darken by Kirsten White. Next is Words in Deep Blue by Kath Crowley. This one is a love story. I'm not entirely sure. And the last one is Three Dark Crowns by Kendara Blake. This is about 3 triplets who they're princesses and they're like sent to different islands, and on the night of their 16th birthday they have to start a fight to the death to find out which one will be queen. Here we have Night Owls by Jen Bennett. This one is about Beatrix, who falls in love with this guy who is also graffitiing up major landmark place things. I should be better at explaining this one because I have already read it. It is a very good book. It's set in San Francisco. One of the main characters has a sister who has a mental illness, and that is explored in this book. So, these next 6 were all purchased at a book sale, at a Save the Children book sale that was held in late September, I believe. So the first is Looking for Alibrandi by Melina Marchetta, and also On the Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta. We have the second Summer of the Sisterhood, Girls in Pants, and Forever in Blue, which are books 2, 3, and 4 in the Sisterhood of the Travelling Pants series. And we also have Tales of the Honey Badger by Nick Cummins. Nick Cummins is an Australian rugby player, and the book is just like anecdotes of his, and there's lots of very Australian language, so you can pick this up if you want to learn to speak Australian. Now, you may or may not know this, but I went to summer camp this year. It was a very exciting and new experience for me. I very much enjoyed it, and lately I've been feeling really camp sick, so went and got some camp related books. The first one is Cabin Pressure by Josh Woke. This is an ARC copy, and I did pay quite a bit of money for it, so I'm a little bit annoyed because you're not supposed to resell ARC copies. This one is a memoir, and it's about Josh, who, like, when he decides to go and spend like one last summer working at the summer camp where he used to go as a kid, like before he gets married and everything, like before everything changes. So I'm super excited to read that one. I have Letters from Camp by Kate Kleiss and illustrated by M. Sarah Kleiss. But it's about like this camp where brother and sister pairs are sent to like try and like kiss and make up. There's like trouble brewing, and they have to like band together to find out, like figure out how to save the camp. And we also have books 1 to 4 in the Camp Confidential series by Melissa J. Morgan. So there is Natalie's Secret, Jenna's Dilemma, Grace's Twist, and Alex's Challenge. These follow 4 different girls in the same bunk. They're definitely geared more towards younger readers than older readers. We have a couple more non-fiction. So first we have I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou, and also Where Am I Now? True Stories of Girlhood and Accidental Fame by Mara Wilson. I met Mara Wilson when I was in New York, so no big deal, but Matilda knows my name. But like, I wanted this book since I heard it announced, not just since I met her in like September in New York, like whatever. This is actually the first book that we got in September. This is What's a Girl Gotta Do by Holly Bourne. It is the 3rd book in the Spinster Club trilogy. First ones being Am I Normal Yet and How Hard Can Love Be. Am I Normal Yet follows Evie, and How Hard Can Love Be follows Amber. What's a Girl Gotta Do follows Lottie. In this book, Lottie has decided to do a project where for 4 weeks she will point out any instance of sexism that she sees, and she has to stick to it for 4 weeks. She's also got her interview for, I believe it's Cambridge, coming up, so it follows her through all of that. We have Gemina, which is book 2 in the Illuminae Files trilogy by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. This one takes place pretty much like straight after Illuminae finishes, but in a different place. So Illuminae follows the fleet of refugees from Carenza 4 after that was like destroyed. Chronologically at the end of Illuminae, this picks up. This one takes place at Jump Station Heimdall, which is where the characters of Illuminae are trying to get to, told in like case files, and like it's got journal entries by Marie Lu, which is so cool. Forget where I was going with that, but this is the 2nd book of the Illuminae files. And lastly, we have the illustrated edition of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This, like, okay, I am a big fan of these like illustrated editions because they're so pretty. I mean, come on, look at that. Who wouldn't love that? I was gonna get my brother to get me this for Christmas, and then I saw it came out for like $35, so I was like, yeah, okay, why not? So those were all the books that the Hogwarts Library has acquired over the past month. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you come and get some of them out really soon. And I will see you next month to show you what we get in during the month of November. Bye! Hi everyone, my name's Ashley. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing the rapid fire book tag, which was created by Kate from Girl Reading. Wasn't actually tagged by anyone, but I really like this one and I'm a bit of a rebel, you know, like I do what I want.